Hi, Richard Lehwald, BioEnergy Wellness Care, and Melany Winslow, Enlighten Me. So today we're going to share what's been going on with Melany since the last video we've done. There's been a lot of transformation, and so I want you to really just kind of share some of the processes that we've went through, me coaching you through the processes and so on, how this has been affecting you. And this is something that probably many people want, particularly women, battles that they're fighting, and how some of these things can change them. So perhaps enlighten the public out there.
Absolutely. Hi everyone, I'm Melany Winslow Hansen, but in business I always call myself Melany Wins because I can be competitive, but rather than be competitive, I like to collaborate. So Enlighten Me Network is a place where people can come and build organic connections, and it's also a place where people can share information that will truly help others and help others transform. Well, what I feel since our last video, which was about 2 weeks ago, a major transformation has taken place in my body. I feel calm. Normally, most people that know me know that I'm a triple type A personality type, go-getter, overachiever, always chasing something and reaching for the stars. I feel that the treatments that I've been receiving from Richard have put my body back into balance. My energy feels more stable and more grounded. I'm also able to make more solid, clear decisions. From a personal perspective and what it's done for my physical appearance, I have noticed that I'm down at least 2 dress sizes from the last 3 weeks from the treatments that you have done with me. And I think I'm on the 8th treatment today, and I'm feeling a shift in my body overall. My skin, for one, feels much softer and smoother. I have noticed that I was struggling with a little bit of stubborn cellulite on the back of my legs, and I noticed that has really smoothed out even over the last couple of weeks. And for women, sometimes what happens is when we're reaching our fitness goals and we're down to that last 10 pounds, that weight can become very stubborn because it's almost at a cellular level. And what I found from Richard's treatments was that it was the way that he was working and the techniques that he was using were really helping to break down that fat in those cells and break down the debris or at the cellular level, I should say. Because as women, we tend to hold a lot of emotion in our bodies, and some women get it around the stomachs more, other women it's around the hip and the thigh area. Some women put on weight in their arms and their upper body. For me, I'm struggling always with this particular area of my body, which is the hips, butt, and thigh area, and also around the legs. So what I found was this treatment had been really helping to flush out the toxins from the body, literally feel lighter.
Well, it's toxins stand in the way of making achievements. So, it's nutrition plays an important part, but toxins, and we live in a very toxic world today, more than we can imagine, because we don't even see it, because we breathe it, we drink it, it looks good, and somehow we're absorbing it. So it's good to get rid of it. And big problem for a lot of people that we have to understand the nature of fat too. It is there to enrobe toxins. And when people go on all these weight loss programs and so on, so one thing, when you lose it, you're going to try to find it.
Exactly.
So we have to process your mind, but because that could be also toxic thinking. It's so important to remove the toxic thoughts from us, right? So let go, be happy, and let go of those things, and basically shed it and say goodbye.
Exactly. I'm happy to say goodbye to the extra weight. And what it is, I think, for a lot of people, and especially women, we could be going through a breakup. We could be having a challenge in our life. Maybe it's our career. We are always trying to find a way to fit in with society. And so for us, it's always about, am I slim enough? Am I pretty enough? Am I smart enough? Can I fit into those size 6 jeans that I used to wear in high school, 28-inch waist? And sometimes if we're too hard on ourselves, if we have a couple weeks of where I don't want to call it binge eating, but in a way it is binge eating, because sometimes our emotions can force us to have certain food cravings. And it's okay to eat those foods, but monitor your portions. And I've always battled with my weight, Richard. It's gone up and down 10 to 15 pounds pretty much my whole life. And right now I feel like it's starting to stabilize again, which is really great. And I'm not turning to food for comfort. I've been back on my exercise regimen. And as I was mentioning before, I've recently done the Bob Proctor Thinking to Results program. And the area that I want to focus on is helping people work through what's underlying. Why are they turning to food for comfort? And a lot of us can be binge eaters. What I've noticed since I've been doing the treatments is that I am not having so many cravings. And I'm not sure if these treatments, if that's what they're designed to do, but I find that I'm full longer. I don't need to eat as much. I feel like I have more energy throughout the day, because a lot of us eat for energy as well. We have a power shake in the morning, fruits, nuts, berries, chocolate, stuff like that.
So much gets embedded in, so we need to choose number one, emotional freedom, right? We need to be free. When toxins get into our body and we become emotional eaters, we just consume, and then the things that we are consuming us, okay, because they end up being just more toxic. So we need to choose emotional freedom, get rid of toxic thoughts, and then create happiness, think of being happy. And the word emotion, you can break it down, is energy in motion. So if we're very emotional, if we're holding a lot of anger, then that affects the liver, and the liver is a major processor of everything, is involved in every metabolic function in your body. So just remember that, right? So it's kind of like choose to be happy, because we have choices and we can make choices. So if you find yourself kind of, trapping yourself in this sort of toxic anger, whatever condition, then you say, hold on, I'm not going there, because it's your mind that's tricking you, right? And it says, no, I don't need to go there. Smile, look at yourself, smile. Even if somebody says something nasty, just smile back at them. Have a good day, right? Because you choose to have a good day. So it's, again, in the choices we make. And then we can be very objective, and we can be in charge of our lives. So we're meant to be free of all these things. And these, things, we're being offered a lot of entrapments. And in these entrapments, everything is all about the money. So for me, as I'm learning and I have opportunities, is to help to share people. Putting all these videos out is about helping people to get them the energy to know that yes, you can be free, whatever your condition is. Don't be the victim, whether it's a weight condition or some kind of an emotional thing. We're here in this life with a purpose, okay? So for me, I find I'm in here with the purpose of contributing to other people's wellness, to anyone who makes that choice, who's willing. So I just put out basically seeds. Here are some ways and means, and it's again all about energy flows. So I could be coming along and all of a sudden I get some ideas, I'm working with a person, I observe, I listen, and we then go through process, because everything is a process, okay? It took time to get into a condition. Now it's going to take some time, but the easier the person makes it to work with them, okay? Because essentially I'm just your helper. I facilitate certain things, certain processes, certain ideas, and then you're doing the work. You're doing all the work and the healing, repairing, rejuvenation that's necessary. You're doing it all. I'm just like, again, I'm a helper, and people sometimes ask you, are you a healer? Well, yes, I'm my own healer. You're your own healer. Remember that. Cut your hair, cut your nail, cut your skin. You're doing all of it. Nothing to do with me. I have some information. I have some experiences, maybe some wisdom and understanding of certain concepts, and I'm a facilitator. So, I'm really glad that you've chosen to come on board, and your commitment, because that's what it takes, right? 2-3 times a week, you're committing, you come in, work with me, and it's results based. So yes, it's possible. So when people say, oh, I've done my whole life, I've been battling this and that, and it's impossible, nothing is going to work for me. Well, remember this, we have to make that mind shift. impossible, you can change it with one letter added into it. I am possible. Okay, so program your thinking that way. That's the most important thing. Our self-talk that we create could be a negative. Switch that around. Tell yourself, yes, you can, and you will. Okay, so in the short little time frame that we've worked on this, it's amazing. I see that, you know, every time I'm working with you, I can between each session. That's been what, 3 a week we've done actually in the last few weeks. Between each session, next time you come in, I can tell there's a difference going on. So you're on target, and it's only going to get better, and everything else, and you truly will be able to enlighten other people out there. Okay?
Absolutely.
And my target is to help you and many other people that are wanting to come on board. So share this information with friends, family, who knows, just with the public anyways, and you've got the perfect channel to do so.
Yes.
Right? Enlighten Me is going to facilitate that through all the different podcast channels and so on. And take heed to what Melany's doing, and you too can succeed. So thank you for sharing this and being here with me once again today.
Thank you so much, Richard, for having me. And you know, everything is about positive affirmations, and the words I am, even just saying I am, is so powerful. And sometimes we are going through this life, and this life can be hard at times, and we're thinking, how can I get through this? Shift your mind to positive thoughts. What I always do is if a negative thought comes in, shoot it down right away. And even just by having your body worked on, it actually does shift your entire mind, body, and soul, because this mind, body, and soul is all one. It needs to be balanced. So I encourage you to practice some I am statements today. I am healthy. I am happy. I am strong. I am healing. I am energy. And make it a lovely day. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.